It is sticky, highly toxic and stinks abominably. Acid tar is a waste residue from the oil industry. 30,000 tons of this hazardous waste has been deposited in the middle of the forest near the small town of Indukāns, 50 kilometers from the Latvian capital Riga. The pitch-black mixture of acid and mud was simply dumped here in the mid-80s and now represents a tremendous danger to the environment.
Here is sand.
There is sand here and the sand cannot retain it. It also goes into the groundwater and then it disrupts everything else. Acid tar is so highly aggressive that even the container within which the substance is temporarily stored will last a maximum of only 3 months. The disposal of this hazardous waste became a problem for the Latvian construction company Skonto. In Latvia we have no competent companies at all that can deal with something such as this. So we extended the search to Russia and also to Europe, and then we found MUEG and saw that they can. With the waste management company MUEG from Braunsbedra, the Latvian corporation had won as their partner the European star of the sector. The people from Saxony-Anhalt have gained more than 15 years of experience in the disposal of acid tar and have developed their own process for the purpose. The acid tar is mixed with recycling material. Afterwards, in a complex process, the acid-containing materials and dangerous substances are neutralized. The plant for this process was developed in Braunsbedra and then transported to Latvia. We must always, of course, adapt the plant to the prevailing lake. We set it up in Braunsbedra and then in the spring of this year it was transported by appropriate means and reassembled here. It is now being operated here by our staff. One of these plant operators is Mario Bechmann. He and 2 colleagues are always on site in Latvia for 4 weeks. After that they go home again to their families for 4 weeks. In this rhythm they tackle the acid tar in teams. Well, it was really not nice in the past to simply dump something like this. But that is why we are here, to remove it. In the meantime, specialists from all over Europe are interested in how this works. The disposal in Latvia is largely financed by European Union grants, and they attach great value to the fact that there is no new hazardous waste consequential to the process. The material is harmless after the process, and we must endeavor here to keep to the limits and regulations specified by the EU within the framework of the process, so that in the end we manage a completely pollutant-free disposal. The recycled acid tar material is later reprocessed. It is incinerated in an ultra-modern cement works in Latvia and partly replaces the fuel coal dust. The residual ash is mixed with the cement and is now no longer dangerous. MUEG and the elaborate disposal process were the focus of a symposium in Riga. In Germany, Italy and Slovenia, the company from central Germany has eliminated some spectacular hazardous waste deposits. The success has got around and the company is being targeted with requests for help. There are many people who have tackled the system. Some of these have spectacularly failed, whilst others have also quite successfully dealt with such things. But as a rule, there are generally difficulties involved. For us it is also not easy, but we have proven our reliability, and I think that this is now appreciated. In 2 years from now, the acid tar lake in Indukāns will have completely disappeared. Where now black toxic waste is being removed, nature will later return, thanks to environmental know-how from central Germany.